What is going on, guys? Canthev here. This week we're going to be taking a look at a base that I call the Swordfish. I called it the Swordfish because its design reminded me of the countless hours I've spent fishing for swordfish in RuneScape. But anyway, the Swordfish is an asymmetrical base that to me resembles a swordfish, or it could be a Twitter bird logo, or if you look at it the other way, it could be a snail. But the Swordfish has been designed for solo or duo players, costs 18,500 stone and 3,000 wood to build, and it can resist a minimum of 8 rockets from any direction. Before we hop into the tour, if you're liking the quality of my uploads, then please remember to drop a like. It really does help my channel grow and get those videos in front of as many people as possible. And as always, if you're new here, then make sure to subscribe for more great base builds uploaded on a weekly basis. Anyway, to kick off the tour, through the front door there's a shotgun trap on the roof. If you manage to find one, then it's always good to have, but definitely not essential. Next we have an airlock. To the right is a repair bench, and you can also fit a drop box there, and on the ground there's a furnace. Like I said in my solo starter base tour, you can replace these furnaces with buried stashes if you'd like, but I prefer having a few extra furnaces. Now you'll have to go through these doors to get into the main part of the base. There's actually 6 doors in this small space just to get to the main part of the base, so it's actually cheaper to blast through the walls than through the doors. Anyway, now onto the main part. This is where the fun begins. There's 5 furnaces right at the entrance with 2 large boxes and a nice little painting on the wall. On the other half of the bottom floor is the level 3 workbench with a fire pit below it, a barbecue, tool cupboard, and a sleeping bag, along with some more decorative paintings. If you jump onto the workbench, you can crouch jump onto the second floor, which has your research table, another large box, and a second sleeping bag. And if you turn around, there's actually 2 hidden chests wedged between the floor and a roof ramp. There's even a garage door that cuts each floor off, further securing your loot. The top floor loot room is where you should put your most valuable loot, because it's the most secure part of the base and can only be reached after using 12 rockets. Anyway, that wraps up the base tour. Now let's go ahead and take a look at how to get the Swordfish built. Alright, so start with a triangle foundation pretty high up off the ground, and then build 2 square foundations off of it, but make sure to keep those as twig. Surround the 2 squares with honeycombing, but on this end triangle, make sure to keep that one twig as well. Add a twig square here, and then put 2 stone triangle foundations on the other 2 sides of the square foundation. Now break the inner 2 square foundations and put foundation steps going downwards, and place a lower square foundation, then destroy the foundation steps and place the second lower square foundation. Now break this triangle here so that you can place a wall on the lower square foundation, then put the triangle back, and then break the other taller square foundation and put a triangular foundation there to complete your airlock. Alright, and this is what your completed floor plan is going to look like with the one wall. And now you're just going to want to surround the entire perimeter with walls and honeycombing. Just make sure to leave spaces for the doorways. Alright, so this is where you're going to start placing doors. You're going to be placing 6 doorways, but make sure to skip the 4th doorway originally so that you can place a square floor above you. And then once you have that floor above you, you can place down your last doorway in the 4th position. Then go ahead and fill in the rest of your first floor with roofs. And because you place this wall lower than the rest of them, add a wall above it, and then you can place a floor that halfway cuts through the doorway, but that's perfect because you're going to be crouching through the doorway. Now to get up onto that floor, you'll actually have to place down either a tool cupboard or a workbench. I would recommend both. In order to get up onto that platform, you'll have to place something down so that you can get up there. But then once you're up there, continue filling in the roofs of the first floor. Now your second floor should be entirely flat except for that little platform that's lower and the wall that pokes slightly above. Now go ahead and surround your second floor with walls and then also add the roofs for those. Now you're going to add a little bit of protection to your loot stash, so go ahead and add a roof ramp facing towards you onto that second ledge, and you can also actually add a U-shaped staircase to further protect your loot. Now go ahead and add the 3 remaining roof panels, and you can actually put a low wall above your U-shaped staircase to further protect the loot. Now add a wall frame for your garage door, and if you don't have a garage door, you can just place double doors, but once you get a garage door, definitely put that in. And then one of the last things is to add another low wall in this doorway here, and that's just for some additional privacy for the second floor balcony. It's going to cut through your doorway a little bit, but that's okay because you have to crouch to get through that door anyway. Now add some foundation steps for the front, and if you haven't already, make sure that your roof is completely closed from the top. Alright, and so now you should be completely done with the structure for the swordfish, and now you just have to fill it in with all the goodies that come with the base. I'm gonna go speed through it just to save you guys some time, but if you want to see everything that I placed down, then you can go ahead and slow the video down on the bottom right using the gear wheel icon. But thank you guys once again, I really do appreciate the support. We are growing this channel quite quickly and it wouldn't be possible without you guys, so I really have to thank you guys for that. Once again, if you do like the content in this video and you appreciate the quality, then make sure to drop a like. And if you are new, then make sure to subscribe because I do post Rust-based builds at least once a week. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed and I can't wait to see you guys in the next one. Peace.